Hey traders, hope you all having an awesome day and hope you all enjoying your weekend. I'm personally waiting for the boxing match of Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Not sure if you guys are watching it. If you are, then do let me know in the comment section because I'll be enjoying my weekend with this boxing match. But as always, we're going to do analysis of net gas, gold, silver, crude oil. But as always, over the weekend, I want to show you how nicely we've been taking some nice, badass trades. Some commodities I've sent to my members last week, mentioned here on my YouTube. Every single commodity has played out from my zone. It is something I'm going to teach you how we have entered the trade, if not why we have not entered those trade. I'm going to show you some forex zones. I'm going to show you indices zones. I'm going to show you commodities first. I'm also going to show you that crypto has already pushed higher. And last week I have mentioned some coins to buy them again at the better level. And if you can see that is something I want to show you today, that how nicely the price came to those levels and how dramatically the price pushes up. So that is something you're going to see in the first part of the video as well. Before I continue, I want to start with the losing trade which we had this week. Now, let me tell you something. We just have one trade this week, as we did not get many opportunities for the trades, just talking about the trade list, not talking about the other strategies which I'm personally taking by my own, because those strategies are something which I can't explain in a single YouTube video. It is something for my MMTA full course student, and if you are my student, then you will see that how nicely we had some good moves according to those strategies. Now, only one trade we had, which is NZD, GBP NZD, that hit my stop loss. Now, the reason I've entered this trade, we had a nice breakout above 50 EMA followed by bullish engulfing pattern. Now, on daily time frame, I was looking at also a nice bullish candle and above 50 EMA. So everything was going in my odds. So that is why I decided to enter this trade again, as we had one stop loss here and second stop loss here as well. But that did not stop me to take another trade with exact same entry. So if you're someone who are just looking for signals in this group, then unfortunately it is not a group for you. But if you're someone who really want to learn from this group and you want to get the reports from me, the major areas where I'm personally paying attention for the big moves, then it is a group for you. If you really want to learn from it, if you're looking for signals, then trust me, it's not easy to make money through signals. Now, starting with commodities, what do we have first? Now, first we have gold in the commodity report. I'm going to go through all the other commodities in the report as well. This report was sent on 10th of November, just last week, and I've clearly mentioned that I'll be looking to enter my buy trades since it is a minor level, and I'm just looking for my entries on smaller time frames such as 1 hour chart. So if you're entering your trades on if you're looking your zones at 4 hours, then I take my trades on 1 hour and lower. But at least I go 1 hour. If you're someone who want to go lower than 1 hour, it's totally up to you. Make sure you back test that as well. So for me, this was a zone sent to my members to look for a possible bounce out of. And now this was the zone sent to my members. Now if you scroll back to 1 hour time frame, now it is not something that was just sent to my members. It is something that was also mentioned in my YouTube video. Now if you say you have not taken this trade, then it's your fault. You have missed out. Now right here clearly mentioned a nice double bottom, and right here $10 move. It is a big move in gold, and you have made some good money according to the report. We were not gambling. We were looking at the area of value for the price to come. And the second factor, we were looking at a possible pattern, which is a double bottom. So everything was checked, and now we entered this trade and nicely hitting the targets. And what do you see here? Price falls after that. That is what we need to capture. A move, a bounce from the minor zone, and then the price can likely to push down. Similarly, I'm expecting a same move from here, and then a push lower. So that is what I'll be expecting, and that is how we entered this trade. Next, I want to show you Palladium. It is an interesting situation here on Palladium. Now here on Palladium, I've just changed the zone for the next weeks for commodity zones. I still need to redo this zone. It is not final yet, but the zone was right here, and this zone did not play out. The zone was broken, and we had no entry confirmation. Means we are not entering this trade. So no conditions, no entries. Instead, we're going to use the same zone for the selling opportunities, right? So once the zone is broken, the support is broken, and if the price pulls back to the same zone, then we are looking for the continuation trades, as we had a good bearish pressure that was strong enough to break this zone. That is why my next goal is to look for the sell entries from the same zone. So that was a quick analysis of Palladium. Now I'll be looking at this area for the possible sell trades. Next up we have corn. Now a very good example of not taking your profit can be risky, which is the example here on corn. Now that was a zone report sent to my members that I'll be looking for the possible pullback to this zone, and I will looking to enter my buy trades from this zone. And what do you see here? A price pulls back, bullish engulfer, entry right here, and the target according to the ATR nicely hit 1.4 to 1 reward to risk ratio target. And if you, let's say, have not set your stop loss here, you have seen the price has dramatically pushed down from here. That is why very important to keep your stop loss and take profit. But we need to capture a move here that is of a goal. Now the price is broken below this zone. It will likely to push the price higher, the same zone from where we entered buy trade. But a successful trade according to the zone report, we will looking at for the possible trades, no blind trades, but exactly with condition from the same zone with a bullish condition and with the entry pattern as well. Next, we have your favorite commodity, natural gas. Now here, on that gas, I've sent this zone report to my members. As you can see, Oanda and Nemex both, I have not added capital.com because we already had a fall, but few members emailed me to ask about the levels. I have still sent them those levels, but those levels was sent already to them 2 weeks ago. That is why I did not repeat those levels in this report. But here on Oanda and Nemex, as you can see, we were looking at this level since the price did not hit this zone. That is why I was paying attention for a possible trade and how nicely the price pushed down from here on Nemex, here on Oanda, and here on capital.com. On all the platform, we do have an entry pattern here, a bearish engulfer that nicely pushed the price lower. We were looking at for the possible trades from the red zone, and as mentioned, the price nicely pushed down. Now I want to show you this USCOCOA as well. That was sent to my members right on 27th of October. Since then, we've been looking at the breakout out of this flag pattern. As you can see, that breakout above this resistance line will be a buying confirmation, and less aggressive entry would be a breakout above the resistance. Now, it is something that was also sent free to you on my Telegram channel as well as to my members. Now, if you look here on my Telegram channel, I have sent another report after the breakout. So you can go back, check my Telegram channel, click on this link, it will take you to the report where you can see the free report of USCOCOA, what to expect next from here. But right here, I want to show you with a breakout followed by bullish engulfer right here, or a morning star pattern, how nicely we had a blast out of it. Has broken above what I'm looking at, 50% retracement for the next buy entry, and looking at 1.618 retracement for my target. So that was also a quick analysis on USCOCOA. In case you're wondering what I'm looking at, I'm just looking at 50% retracement for the possible bounce and this level for the possible sell-off, which is right here, the numbers in blue. Then I want to show you US indices right here. First we have UK 100 index. First we have UK 100, and as you can see, we were looking at two levels, one above, one below. With the retest, we're going to look for the sell, and with the push down at the green zone, we were looking for the buy. Right here, as you can see the description. Now, as you can see, we have a retest and then a push down. Exactly at my level, double bottom, we had a push up. That is how we take the trades with condition, without guesses. Now, I had no condition for me, but it might be for you if you are not someone who is in my course member, or if you are not my student in the MMTA course, if you are just using your own strategy, using my reports as an extra confidence, then that might be an entry for you, for your own analysis. That is why I always say it is not a signal group. Don't use my group for signals. Use it for your education. Use it for an extra confidence. It will help you to take efficient trading decision. If my analysis and your analysis are going together, then we have a strong confidence. And that is what we had here on US indices. A nice push down, a push up, pull back, push down, push up. And for me, that was an entry pattern, and that nicely hit the target as well. Then I want to show you one more, NASDAQ 100 Tech. Now here on NASDAQ 100, do you see any entry condition? Not even on 1 hour time frame. Nothing. means the zone has been broken. No conditions, no entries. Now, I'll be looking at the next level, which I'm going to mention in my upcoming videos. For now, I have skipped this trade because we are not going to force ourselves. We have no buying condition, no buying pressure, no signals. So we have not taken this entry. And then we have German 40 index, which is right here, and that nicely bounced up. For me, we had no entry, but it might be an entry for you. Who knows? But for me, I have not taken this trade, but it has nicely bounced up. Looking at this green bullish candle that has pushed from my area. Not many forex pairs played out, but except one, which is Euro, Japanese, Yen, as that was sent to my members when the price was here. As you can see, I've said that price has pulled back to the major support in green, and I'll be looking for the possible continuation buy trades. Now, what do you see here? A nice double bottom at my area of value and nicely hitting 97 pips of profits for me. Right here, hitting 1.4 to 1 reward to risk ratio targets. And it is not a signal that was sent, but it is something for you to figure out, learn, ask me questions, and look for your trades. So this zone was played out nicely. As you can see, the price quickly pushed back down. Always cut your profit. Don't get greedy. That is, if you get greedy, as you can see, all your profit will go down in the trade. So let's look at the crypto coins that I have predicted to buy them at a pullbacks. Now, I'll be just buying INJ right here at the pullbacks. Now, this coin, we have still got an opportunity with a pullback. We're going to see some more surge. So wait for the pullbacks. So again, guys, make sure you enter if you want to take and invest. Invest, that is totally fine, but pullback is important. Otherwise, if you just buy with the fear of missing out, you might buy here and then the price will take a while to push down and you'll see some losses, which is not a good feeling. So we still have a good opportunity here on Matic, Polygon. Link nicely pushed up. That is a good level, a little line right here for a possible retest. $13, $12 to $13. That is a good point to buy this one. We are already in a good point here on Gala. That is a good point to enter. If you still want to get this crypto coin, then we have this level for the pullback. From here, we can see another push up. So buyers will be interested in a pullbacks at a good entry point. Make sure you enter the good entry point. Perfect. So what are moves we have got from all of the coins which I have predicted, including the polka dot right here. I've mentioned this level massively pushed up from here. Then I have mentioned Gala point that nicely pushed up from here after the pullback. So that is what we call a FOMO and a greed that I have prevented you guys not to do that. If you would have bought here, then there's no point. But instead, we waited for this level that nicely pushed up. Then I've showed Link as well, how nicely it pushed up from this line I've mentioned already. With that, Matic also pushed up. This coin was also mentioned. I've shown you in the video as well. And INJ exactly as well, nicely pushing up. And trust me guys, few other coins which I've been looking at and I can't cover that in a single video. So that is how we need to be focused and avoid entering the trade with the FOMOs. I know the crypto is shooting higher. Everyone wants to buy the crypto at the highest point. Don't do that mistake. Wait with patience. In the market, it is an opportunity all the times, but you need to grab a good and a better opportunity at the right time. So that is all we had this week. We had some nice predictions about crypto in a members only live session, and we've been doing that for next week as well until the Trump take a charge in a White House. So till then, we have some good and amazing opportunities to buy some crypto and we're gonna make some money there as well. So if you are a member, I'll see you guys on Monday in a live session. Talking about live session, if you are still interested, I'm still running this Friday and Cyber Monday off on a premium plan, which is lifetime access to your live session as well, standard and standard plus plan. And it is just a one-time payment, 40% off, and you'll get access to full trading course with all the strategies and upcoming strategies which will be uploaded and updated accordingly. Again, guys, don't join this group if you're looking for signals. As you can see, it's clearly mentioned, not a signal group. You do get trade alerts. That is something for you to learn and look for the exact same entries on the other market. So once in a year opportunity, I'm going to end this on 30th of November. If not, that's totally cool. Make sure you hit the like button so that we can all trade together and trade efficiently. Let's start our analysis with nat gas, gold, silver, and crude oil. Starting with natural gas. So as you can see, the price did break below 50 EMA. I mentioned that if we can still see a possible fall to 50 EMA and a push back up. Now, as you can see, we had a double top here on a daily time frame on NEMIX. We can still see some push down. Remember, above 50 EMA with a bullish engulfer, we can still see another push up. That is something that is also in a play on a daily time frame. But I personally look for my entries on 4 hour. On 4 hour, as we have no conditions yet, I'll be still looking at a possible hit of my termination zone or rejection zone, which is right here, the same zone from where the price just recently pushed down. If the price pushes back up, forms a bearish engulfer or inverted hammer, I will go for another short. Can be risky this time because we already had 1, 2, and 3 falls this time, and might not fall this time, but it can still be worth a risk if we have a clear bearish engulfer or 382 candle or inverted hammer, whatever you want to call it, any bearish condition. If we have that, let's say if the price break above. Now, let's say if the price fails to hit this zone and just break below this low. In that case, I will start to look for my bearish short-term sell trade till we are in this area for the next possible buy trades. For now, we are still bullish, long-term, bearish, short-term on a daily time frame. Looking at this double top pattern, we can have a chance that price can still push down to 50 EMA. If you're looking at a higher time frame, look for this condition and bullish engulfer above 50 EMA. On 4 hour, clearly mentioned, look for a push up to this area, rejection from this area. Let's say we have no rejection and push up is strong enough to break and close above this high. I've been mentioning that from last couple of videos. A break and close above 3, it is very important for the price to continue to push higher. If that happens, I'll be looking at this level above for the price to head to. For that, it must break and close above this high. So keep an eye. These are the conditions I'll be looking at here on NetGas on Capital.com. Exactly the same. Look for the possible double tops. Again, if we have another push up rejection, we have a possible chance of pullbacks. I won't be looking for any buy trades till we are broken above these highs, or till we are back in this zone that was recently pushed the price higher. Right here, this zone, I'm going to mention that in my upcoming videos. On a high time frame, we do have a double top, and that can still push the price lower, and that might open down in gap over the weekend. Looking at this bearish pressure, a clear bearish engulfer on a daily time frame, it might open down in gap. That is also a high chance. So that is why wait for the condition. Now, bearish engulfer or a break below this low, only then I'm going to start to look for my sell trades for NetGas on 4 hour time frame. So these are conditions now I'll be looking at for the possible entries. So Rwanda, same. This termination zone is right here. I'll be looking at for the possible rejection. Break above this high will be a continuation towards the upside to this level, which I'm going to mention in my upcoming videos. Break below this low will be my sell condition for next possible sell trades. Next up, we have gold. Gold is now still below the EMAs. We have a highly likely chance the price is going to retest 2588.75, goes up to 2608. Once we have a retest followed by bearish engulfer, I'm going to go short. Now, that is not a valid entry. If you're looking at that, not a valid bearish engulfer, but I'll be looking at the level below for the possible bounce, which is right here, a little anchor level, which is 2514, goes to 2528. I've been mentioning this level from couple of weeks that in a long run I'm looking at this level. Let me show you what I've said in my last video so that we can connect the dots from there. So we don't need this anchor anymore. We are just looking at 2589 goes to 2608 for the next possible bounce. Now I'm just expecting a little bounce and then a continuation towards the downside. So once the price is here, I'll look for my buy condition, go for the scalp and go for the good trade using my ATR for the targets. And then for the long run, I'll be looking at this level right here for the price to come down to perfect. So that is what I was looking at. After the break, we were looking at a possible push down, bounce, push down, bounce, push down. That is what I'll be looking at. Now, in long run, I'm looking at the level below in red, which is a good and major level. But before that, we do have one more level right here. As you can see, the numbers in blue. Once the price hit this level, look for your entries on 1 hour, like double bottoms. 4 hour bullish engulfer can be risky on a minor zone, but it's totally up to you if you want to take a risk. So that is what I'll be looking at for buy trades. For now, sell trades can be bearish engulfer. And keep on taking shots. For now, I'm just looking for selling opportunities till the price hit this level below in yellow. For now, pullback is I'm looking at with a bearish engulfer to take my sell trades. Next up, we have silver. Nicely bounced up from a zone. If you look here, nicely hitting more than 180 target. Nice bounce out of that. Now, we do have a bearish engulfer right here. It might be bearish engulfer on your own platform. Could be valid as well. So that is where that can be taken as an entry. From here, if you look here, 36 cents can be your target. Right from here, 36 cents. Look something like this. Now, cut your profit here. Once the price come back to this zone, which is 29.82, from where look for a valid double bottom. Once we have a double bottom on 4 hour or on 1 hour, we're going to go long, keeping a stop loss below and take profit can be one. In that case, we also might see a divergence in the RSI as well, with the price and the RSI. In combination of that, we have a strong entry condition if we have a double bottom with a divergence in the RSI. For now, sell here till we are in this zone and buy from here. Lastly, we have crude oil, as now still inside the rejection box. Now, if you're looking at NEMEX crude oil as well, let me add that as well for you. Here on NEMEX, it is a level of support here on NEMEX, right here, 65.34 goes to 66.91. Now, we are still inside the rejection box of a double bottom pattern. We already had a bounce from here. We are still not broken below these lows. So for now, we haven't got any entry condition, but if we have, let's say, red and green candle, that will be a valid double bottom, and we can still see a possible bounce till 50 EMA, from where we can see another rejection. If a bounce is strong enough and break above 50 EMA, only then we are looking at a reversal of a crude oil. For now, expect a bounce from this area. If let's say we are broken below this low, then I'll start to look for a pullback, bearish entry below 50 EMA, and we are still looking for the buy trades as long as we are above this area of value. We might get an entry condition within this area, like bullish engulfer and double bottom at the lower level. That is something I'm also looking at on this platform. So here on capital.com, right here, the level looks something like this, and on Ovanda, the level looks something like this. If you want to mark these on your charts, Western conditions are same, which I'm looking at. A bullish engulfer in this area can be another entry that can push the price higher. From here on Ovanda, we might get a next bullish engulfer that can still push the price higher. So that's it for commodities, guys. Hope you got a value. If yes, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, so that we can all trade together and trade efficiently. Hope you trade green. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care.